What's up, world? This is another Money Moves episode, and let's go ahead and dive into our first article talking about autonomous shipbuilding. Saronic raises $600 million to expand autonomous shipbuilding. Saronic Technologies announced that it has closed a Series C round of $600 million, bringing its valuation to $4 billion. The U.S. Navy has said it needs a hybrid fleet integrating unmanned systems alongside crew platforms. Saronic said it is focusing on modernizing shipbuilding and scaling the production of advanced technologies and autonomous systems that can extend the Navy's operational reach, deter conflict, protect sailors and assets, and be quickly and affordably produced. The Austin, Texas-based company's announcement came after a strong 2024 in which it developed and delivered Corsair, its largest autonomous surface vehicle, ASV, to date. With its latest funding, Saronic said it plans to build Port Alpha, a next-generation shipyard capable of delivering new classes of ASVs at the speed and scale needed for maritime defense. The port will enable the company to expand its ASV fleet into mid-size and large autonomous ships. Saronic asserted that it is addressing gaps in U.S. shipbuilding capacity and investing in the critical infrastructure to support the U.S. military's hybrid fleet. This approach will focus on eliminating inefficiencies, optimizing workflows, and creating a production system that maximizes quality, scalability, and speed, according to Saronic. It said it will use processes and best practices from commercial manufacturing to redefine how ships are built in the autonomy era. Elad Gil led Saronic's Series C round, which included participation from new investor General Catalyst. With this raise, they will invest into U.S. shipbuilding infrastructure and work with federal and state legislators to establish public and private partnerships. Together, they'll develop the next generation shipyard right here in America. Existing investors also included A16Z, Caffeinated Capital, and 8VC. Mercor, an AI recruiting startup founded by 21-year-olds, raises $100 million at a $2 billion valuation. Mercor, the AI recruiting startup, has raised $100 million in a Series B round. Menlo Park-based Felicis led the round, valuing Mercor at $2 billion, 8 times its previous valuation. Existing investors, Benchmark and General Catalyst, as well as DST Global and Menlo Ventures, participated. Mercor uses AI to streamline hiring. Its platform automates resume screening and candidate matching and offers AI-powered interviews and payroll management. Employers upload job descriptions, and Mercor's system recommends the best candidates. Mercor claims its automated system not only streamlines hiring, but also removes bias from the process. Tech companies such as OpenAI are already using Mercor's automated tools, which the company claims can find better human candidates than other humans. Job seekers complete a 20-minute AI interview that evaluates their skills and creates a profile. The platform then matches them with relevant full-time, part-time, or hourly roles. Aside from concerns about hiring bias, another debate surrounding Mercor's technology is its potential to accelerate job displacement as AI advances. Foodie, however, argued that rather than displacing workers, Mercor is automating large parts of the economy, making workers even more valuable in the areas where they are still needed. According to the chief executive, Mercor helps identify jobs humans should be doing in an AI-driven economy or jobs AI can't perform, such as training AI models, managing complex decisions, or filling creative and strategic roles. SmartSuite raises $38 million to be the final round on enterprise collaboration. SmartSuite's platform lets teams collaborate on projects, build automations around that work, and search and access work across large libraries of data spanning a variety of apps. The company says it's seen 300% growth in the last year as it's quietly racked up 50,000 users from 5,000 businesses, including Apple Bank, Credit One Bank, UCLA, Georgetown University, Blue Cross Blue Shield, Sunday Riley, Linear Staffing Solutions, DataWatch, and UC Berkeley. Now, on the back of that growth, SmartSuite has announced their $38 million funding to expand. Now, with that $38 million figure, the capital was invested over a few tranches. Most recently, the startup raised a $13 million Series A round led by Canopy Ventures, with Sorcerin Capital and High Alpha participating. SmartSuite aims to be a platform where a person or team would be able to manage any process. To onboard customers more easily, SmartSuite has built some 200 different templates for common workflows. The startup says it supports integrations with about 50,000 applications that bring in a lot of the would-be competitive alternatives such as Slack, Microsoft, Google, HubSpot, Salesforce, Jira, Make, and Zapier. The aim here is to enable more overarching application access while letting employees employees use existing solutions if they choose to. Some of the new funding will be used for recruitment. Interestingly, all of the startup's traction to date has been achieved without a single marketing hire. All the growth has been viral, mostly through YouTube video content created by their partners. In more Money Moves news, Augury raises $75 million at a $1 billion valuation for its AI that detects malfunctions in factory machines. Augury, which develops AI-based hardware to identify when machines need repairs and what is wrong with them, has raised $75 million in funding. The company will be using the money to bring on new customers and continue developing its technology, which measures vibrations, sound, temperature, and other factors. The company has so far monitored more than 500 million hours of machine operations, covering a wide variety of equipment manufacturers and processing. Lightrock is leading the round, and returning investors who participated include Insight Venture Partners, Eclipse, Qualcomm Ventures, SC Ventures, and Quamra Capital. The fundraise comes on the heels of a strong wave of business since Augury last raised money in 2021. Its revenue has increased fivefold, and its customers now include major manufacturers like PepsiCo, Nestle, and DuPont, as well as several gas and energy companies via a partnership with Baker Hughes, one of its strategic investors. Augury sensors effectively sit within or alongside machines to listen to and observe how they work. The company then uses that data to train its algorithms to understand when a machine is not working and what might be wrong. This algorithm then acts as the guide for factory workers who can then fix the machines. Those people could one day be replaced by robots, but they will still need the data to understand what to do, which gives Augury a way of extending its data play into the future factories regardless of how many people or robots are employed. High Touch raises $80 million on a $1.2 billion valuation for marketing tools powered by AI. High Touch has announced $80 million in funding for their platform that lets sales, marketing, and customer service teams synchronize data warehouses in other locations along with AI agents to do that work and build those experiences for them. Sapphire Ventures is leading this Series C round with NVC, Amplify Ventures, Ionic Growth, Bain Capital Ventures, and Y Combinator also participating. The funding notably catapults High Touch to a $1.2 billion post-money valuation. The funding will be used to continue developing High Touch's technology as well as for business development and hiring. High Touch's second product is a new offering, AI Decisioning, which goes deeper into machine learning and automation to do what the name says. It is an agentic AI product that can be prompted with a particular goal, which then runs multiple experiments and tests to suggest optimal campaigns. AI Decisioning has been around since August 2024, but while High Touch was not looking to raise money before, it's capital efficient, as investors like to say with money in the bank. Customer interest in the AI product is what led the company to put together their Series C. Legal tech startup Luminance, backed by the late Mike Lynch, raises $75 million. Claiming to be capable of highly accurate integration of legal issues and contracts, Luminance has raised $75 million in a Series C funding round led by Point72 Private Investments. The round is notable because it's one of the largest capital raises by a pure-play legal AI company in the UK and Europe. The company says it has raised over $115 million in the last 12 months and $165 million in total. Luminance uses what it calls a panel of judges AI system to automate and augment a business approach to contracts, including generation, negotiation, and post-execution analysis. The startup uses a proprietary large language model to power its main product, LumiGo, which lets customers send draft agreements to a counterparty and have the AI auto-negotiate on their behalf. Rather than using a GPT, Luminance uses what it describes as an LPT, legal pre-trained transformer, that's trained on over 150 million verified legal documents. Many of these documents are not publicly available, which the company says makes its platform relatively defensible. Luminance currently has more than 700 clients across over 70 countries and includes names like AMD, Hitachi, LG Chem, SiriusXM, Rolls-Royce, and Lamborghini. Its head count has tripled in North America after it opened 3 offices in San Francisco, Dallas, and Toronto, and expanded its U.S. headquarters in New York. This Series C also saw participation from Forestay Capital, RPS Ventures, and Scorters Capital, as well as existing investors March Capital, National Grid Partners, and Slaughter and May. In our next Money Moves news, we have AI coding startup Codeium in talks to raise at an almost $3 billion valuation. Codeium, an AI-powered coding startup, is raising raising a new round of funding at a $2.85 billion valuation, including fresh capital, according to two sources with knowledge of the deal. The round is being led by returning investor Kleiner Perkins, the People said. The new round comes just 6 months after Silicon Valley-based Codeium announced it had closed a $150 million Series C at a $1.25 billion post-money valuation led by General Catalyst, with participation from Kleiner Perkins and Green Oaks. Codeium tries to distinguish itself from competitors by targeting companies rather than individual developers. Last summer, the company told TechCrunch that the free tier of its platform was being used by over 1,000 enterprise customers, including Anduril, Zillow, and Dell. In November, the company introduced Windsurf Editor, which can write some of the code without a human involvement, an approach that's known as agentic AI or agent mode. Aomni just raised $4 million to prove AI can boost sales without replacing humans. Aomni, an AI platform that helps sales teams conduct deep research on potential customers, has raised $4 million in seed funding led by Decibel, with participation from Zancas Ventures and Ride Home Fund. The company is taking a distinctly human-centric approach in a market saturated with AI tools focused on automating away sales roles. Founded by David Zhang, whose journey from a small Chinese village to launching satellites into space mirrors the ambitious scope of his latest venture, Aomni uses AI agents to transform how enterprise sales teams research and engage with prospects. Unlike traditional sales intelligence platforms that rely on static databases and basic firmographic data, Aomni deploys AI agents that conduct real-time web research across dozens of data sources. When researching a prospect, the system spins up multiple Chrome browsers to actively browse recent company announcements, social media posts, product launches, and other public information. Early customers include major technology companies like Nvidia and AMD, which are using Aomni to navigate the rapidly evolving AI chip market. The platform has helped sales teams improve close rates by up to 40% by enabling more targeted and informed customer conversations. Aomni combines multiple AI providers including OpenAI, Anthropic, and AI21 Labs with proprietary systems for parsing company-specific information. Looking ahead, Zhang plans to expand Aomni's capabilities with multimodal features that will allow sales teams to interact with AI through voice and images. The company is betting heavily on continued improvements in AI model performance and declining compute costs. The funding will help Aomni pursue its vision of turning every sales representative into a top performer through AI augmentation rather than replacement. In a field as relationship-driven as enterprise sales, Zhang believes the future belongs to solutions that enhance rather than automate human capabilities. $2.5 billion quantum funding has been proposed in the Senate. A bipartisan group of senators has introduced the Department of Energy Quantum Leadership Act of 2025, which would provide more than $2.5 billion in funding to bolster quantum information science and technology. The bill aims to amend the National Quantum Initiative Act to establish a comprehensive research, development, and demonstration program by allocating $175 million annually from 2026 to 2030. The act proposes that Secretary of Energy coordinate with other federal agencies, including the National Science Foundation and the National Institute of Standards and Technology, to ensure programs complement existing efforts. So that's just some of the money moves happening in the world of technology. I hope you enjoyed the video, and to continue to stay informed, like the video, subscribe, and then check out these two videos right here, and stay tuned for the next Money Moves news.